welcome. It's Friday night.
Who wants some buffalo chicken fries?
What up, guys? Welcome back to
Good evening. Welcome to Bring Your Own Improv. So glad you guys can come out here to join us. We're here. We're going to have a great time, and we hope you're going to have a great time too. Quick note that you should be aware of: the best way to watch the show is in speaker view. If you're going to see the gallery view up top, if you click on speaker view, that's going to give you, so you have to see one screen up there. If you're looking at the multiple screens, it might get a little tiny, a little more difficult to see. So speaker view is your best way to watch the show this evening. So since you're coming, let's cover a couple of rules that we just want to make sure we keep doing, even though they're not as not as required now. Exits. Should you need the exit in your own home for any emergency, please feel free to exit the way that is in your house. Bathroom. You are more than welcome to use the restroom during the show. We just ask that you don't bring us with you, because if your camera's on, you're going to become the next internet sensation, not in the way that you would prefer. So make sure you worry about that. Other than that, we're here to have a good time. I'd like to bring on, my name's Daniel. Let's see who's on this cast tonight. First, we got Mallory.
Hello.
We got Ian.
Welcome. Thank you.
We got Jared.
Official eye candy of Bring Your Own Improv.
We got Candace.
Hey, guys. Welcome.
We got Meredith.
Hi, team. How's it going? I'm so excited.
Okay, and of course we have all of you. So I'm going to go ahead and switch here to just throw in. Everybody wave, and then, and of course we have all of our fans out on YouTube. So thank you very much to the people out on YouTube. Hey, out there on YouTube, you could really help us out. Please make sure that you subscribe down below and like and hit the bells, because I think those are important things that social media kids say. Awesome. Of course, no show would be complete without the very important Fam Cup.
Fam Cup.
Our fam is our featured audience member. This is somebody that Carrie's going to draw from the cup. Mm-hmm. We're going to take them off mute, and they get to. We're going to ask them some questions, and that's going to help inspire our first game for the show. And then they'll actually get to play that game with me. It's nice and easy. It's not a hard thing. Just answer the questions about yourself. Be honest. Honesty makes the best comedy. So, Carrie, who do we have this evening?
I pulled someone, but I threw it back in without looking. So we have Julia. Okay, so we need to find Julia. Julia is under Andrew and is unmuted.
Hey, Julia, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, I love seeing you guys' family every week. This has been great. You guys are becoming regulars. I love it. So Julia, Mallory and Ian are going to ask you some questions, okay? And you be honest, and then we're going to play a game together with these guys where we get to make them do stuff, all right? All right, have fun.
Okay, Julia. Hi. Welcome to BYOI tonight. Glad to see you again. Tell us, what is your favorite kind of animal? Candace is here. She always likes to know that one.
I like cats. Cats are my favorite.
Okay. And what is most appealing to you about cats?
They're fluffy and they're kind of like me.
All right.
Fluffy. So you are a little young. You're probably in school. So you probably have a couple of dream jobs. What would be your dream job if you could have any job in the world?
Lifeguard at Bondi Beach.
Lifeguard Beach, nice.
Very specific. Bondi Beach lifeguard. All right.
Girl with goals.
So you like Australia then?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Australia?
No.
But that's someplace you'd like to go. Okay. If you could travel to Australia, what would be the one thing you'd really want to see other than Bondi Beach when you got there?
The Sydney Opera House.
All right, Sydney Opera House, of course, very famous.
The Opera House is so pretty. That would be really fun to go see. So you're really interested in Australia and all of that stuff. So if you were in Australia and the day suddenly became 26 hours long, how would you spend that extra 2 hours?
I don't know.
Well, you swim.
I'd
The beach,
probably go to the beach and swim and maybe go to the Great Barrier Reef. I love the Great Barrier Reef.
All right, it sounds good. The Great Barrier Reef is certainly very, very scenic. Okay, Julia, big question now. What is your favorite dessert?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake, okay. Chocolate cake with chocolate frosting?
Yeah.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. All right, we got you.
All right. This question is also kind of a big question. What if you could meet any of your favorite fictional characters? Which ones would you want to meet?
Book or movie.
Book.
Could be a superhero. Could be one of your favorite book characters.
Oh, I know. I would like to meet Kazul the dragon from the from one of the books from the book series. I forget what book it's from.
It would be really cool to meet a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Julie, if you ever came to our shows, you'd know that we sometimes like to, we say that you're safe because you're our fam, but we sometimes will make fun of the people that you came with. But since you're there, you don't have to come with people, but we see that you are with people. So let's hear a little bit about them. Can we have the names and identities of the people that we see in the picture with you right now?
Dad.
Andrew.
Okay, and then behind you?
Ben.
Brother.
Okay. Okay, brother Ben. Okay, so Julia, if you could have one word to describe Dad, what would that word be?
Funny.
Funny, okay. And if you had one word to describe Ben?
That's
A nice word.
What
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. He's indescribable. Okay.
The
indescribable
mystery.
Mystery.
All right, fantastic. All right, so Julia, this is fantastic. We had a lot of fun stuff. So we're gonna play the first game. Let me just make sure I have this. It's Julia, right? Now, Julie? Yep. Okay, so we're going to play this first game, and you're gonna play it with me. The game is called Typewriter. So what's gonna happen is you and I are gonna be writing a story together. And then during the story, while we're writing it, suddenly the actors are going to start acting out the story and we're going to see what happens. But actually, this is a book all about your life in the future. So are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me get I actually have a computer in front of me, but if I type on it, I'll probably accidentally close out the entire show. So I'm just going to get this fake typewriter and put that in front of me instead. And I think those things, this is a thing that actually, it's like a word process. You don't know whether you push buttons and stories come out. So I'm gonna
I know what a typewriter is.
Oh, good, fantastic. All right, you're much smarter than I am. So let me ask you this, Julia. What would the title of a book about you be called? Looks like Ben has an idea there, but Ben, remember, she knows where you sleep.
The Life of Julia.
The Life of Julia. All right, fantastic. So we open the life of Julia as she sits upon the beach, lifeguarding in Australia. And as she looks down across the water, what does she see?
I see blue bottles, which are jellyfish.
Oh, and she sees a jellyfish. So she turns to her best friend named? Her best friend named Dad, and her and Dad look out upon this great sea, and they've discovered they need to keep this sea safe by taking care of that jellyfish. So right now, Ian and Jared are going to go ahead and play this out.
Well, Dad, that looks pretty dangerous down there. I think we better go clear it.
Oh, you're just being silly. We'll go and play with that jellyfish and laugh and laugh and laugh.
No, this is what we've been training for. It's time to go into the ocean and show that we've got spines, even if the jellyfish don't.
We'll tell those jellyfish jokes and just make them laugh like little balls of jelly.
All right, let's dive.
Now, little did they know, Julia, that actually on the other side of the jellyfish was the Great Barrier Reef. And there were actually two sharks, and they were seeing the jellyfish, and they decided they need to keep their sea friends safe. And so they were also going to go ahead and take care of that jellyfish to keep all of the sea creatures safe, because they're not safe, then there's no free creatures in the Great Barrier Reef. What were those two sharks' names? Ben and what was the other one's name?
Bryn.
Ben and Ben. Clearly,
No,
Ben and
Bryn. Bryn.
Bryn.
Bryn. Okay, Ben and Bryn. That's not at all confusing. So Ben and Bryn, Ben who's mostly indescribable, and his friend Bryn who is very describable. So Meredith and Candace are those two sharks.
Oi, you see those swimmers over there? About to attack our friends? Oh no!
Mate, oh, I don't like the looks of them. They look a little bit, shady.
Yeah, they look shady.
Mm.
We gotta protect our friends. We should swim over there and give them a scare.
Oh, we should come, but I mean, could we have a little nibble? A little nib, just a
I mean, all right, yeah, let's go ahead and put them on the barbie, eh?
yeah.
All right, we're gonna swim on over, all sneaky like they won't see us.
Now,
Yeah.
actually, the jellyfish was actually running the Barbie for the entire time, and in order to light the Barbie underwater, they had to bring in a dragon. So little did he know that Mallory was both a dragon and a jellyfish simultaneously, as she has her split personality work her way, with each of which had a different accent.
Oi, mate, this is going to be a real good Barbie. Love, this might not be the best idea. I have breathed a lot of fire, but underwater might be a little bit dangerous. No, mate, it'll be perfectly fine. We'll get some shrimp on there, maybe play with the sharks for a bit. Be a grand old time. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. And now, right at this moment, Julia, you and your dad have swum up. You see this situation of a dragon, a jellyfish, and two sharks. And to solve this situation, you clearly bring in the most important thing that you have in your life. What is that thing?
No.
Or bunny. Stuffed bunny.
A stuffed bunny. You bring in a stuffed bunny, and that helps you and your dad save the day. Let's see that last scene in this book.
All right, Dad, I can see we've got a lot of strange sea creatures here, but none of them have ever seen something like this. Whoa, it's a land creature. Fear it, run away.
Swim away!
I don't want to mess with that.
I gotta be honest, honey. I didn't think that would work.
And scene. Julia, is that pretty much your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen when you go to Australia. That is exactly what's going to happen. All right. Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Julia. Somebody's going to mute you right now. Folks, thank you very much for coming out here. We really appreciate it. We get to do this every single Friday night, and you guys get to join us, which is fantastic. We are doing these shows for free, so families can enjoy us no matter what, no matter where you are, anywhere across the country. And that's really cool. If you are able to support us, though, we do have ways that you can do that. So if you want to make a donation, we have our Venmo account here where you can make a donation there, or a PayPal account there. If you're not really in a rush to do that, we do have on our website. You can click please donate, and that'll bring you to the PayPal thing, and you can drop that in. Or again, the Venmo's the BYOI. So we really appreciate any donations come in. Thank you, Carrie Ann, for your donation already. We really appreciate it. So we'd like to move this guy along here. We're going to play the next game we have up called Say It Again. Say It Again is going to work like this. 3 people are going to be in a scene: Mallory, Ian, and potentially one of you. in that scene, while they're going along, at any particular time, I can say it again. Whoever the last person who spoke and said the last line is going to have to now say a completely different line that has nothing to do with the previous line. And I can keep making them say new things until they've landed on something that I feel could work. So they have to say completely different. So if they were like, watch out for that dragon, say it again. I want a sandwich. Say it again. Buffalo chicken fries. Then, of course, that is what the new line would be for that scene, and they have to go ahead and carry it around as is. So a couple of things, again, for the audience. I see a bunch of new people have joined in. So if you put the show into speaker view, that is the best way to watch the show. We got even more people coming in. And so see it there. And if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and do all that things. Look at all these people coming in. That's great. So to get this started, is anybody feel they can play a game called Say It Again? You just go ahead and say, pick me, or, raise hand, or anything like that in the chat feature over on the right. There might be a button along the bottom to bring up the chat feature. Not seeing anybody in there. So I've got Mallory, Ian, Let's Grab, Jared. Mallory, Ian, and Jared, you guys are going to play this. Let's see, off the board there, we did not touch opera. Did not touch opera at all. So you three are actually the people cleaning up the stage at the opera, but you really all truly would rather just be there performing. So let's get this scene started.
I can't believe they used so much glitter this past show.
Well, there's no sparkle like opera sparkle.
Certainly doesn't get out of the floor.
Well,
Opera sparkle?
yep, opera sparkle. It just keeps us employed.
Say it again.
Opera sparkle. It's just the best snack when you're working really late.
I mean,
I can't think that's safe or tasty. I can't think of any good reason to be eating the opera sparkle.
well, it is low in calories.
Say it again.
It's full of sugar.
Say it again.
It's not really that good.
Say it again.
It's delicious and I hate it.
Say it again.
You're probably right.
Say it again.
You're wrong.
Say it again.
I don't know why people would eat opera sparkle, but to each their own.
Have you ever tried the gold? It's delicious.
Okay.
That's
pretty good.
He just offered you something he picked up off the floor, and you took it and you ate it just now.
Hey, an actor's got to eat.
And the floor is that much cleaner.
Say it again.
Win-win. And she'll actually lose weight because it'll get rid of all the regular food. And she becomes that much prettier. I just like looking at her when she's glittering in gold.
Aww.
I'm failing to understand how you reached that conclusion after she just ate stuff off the floor.
Oh, this glitter in her, it's worthy of an aria. Oh, she glitters like gold.
Sing it again.
Oh, the sparkle in her eyes is like the moonlight.
The sparkle is now in her guts, though. That's like a real disease.
Say it again.
That's really not recommended by the USRDA.
Define RDA.
Uh-oh. That is definitely not loved by the Root and Drug Association.
And scene. All right. So, Julia, now you understand when you visit the Sydney Opera Hall, make sure you go while the performers are there, not while the cleanup crew is there. All right. Fantastic. We're going to move on to our next game. The next game is called Dating Game. The way this game works is that Jared actually is looking for a date. He's looking for love. So Jared's going to leave the room during this game show. So he's going to go off into the breakout room. Everybody say bye, Jared. All right. And what we're going to have is we're going to have 3 contestants on this dating game. And what they're going to do is they're going to be having to try to convince Jared to go on a date with them. But they're going to be given 3 different unique situations, a quirk or somebody they are or something they're dealing with. Jared coming back in, obviously he's not going to know these things. Right now he's out in another room. So he's going to have to guess what those are. So those 3 people are going to have to give him clues without telling him. So if they were like, oh, I'm the Easter Bunny, you can't just be like, I'm the Easter Bunny, because then that's not a guessing game. But if you just kind of make some clues that help you hop along, you'll end up finding your way there. So first, do we have anybody who would like to be one of the contestants? I've got Candace, Meredith. I can take a third person. Let's go ahead and say in the chat, raise my hand or pick me or anything along those lines. Brett would like to play. Let's bring in Brett. Brett, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fantastic. You're going to be contestant number 3 for us.
Cool.
So Candace will be contestant number 1, Meredith contestant number 2, and Brett will be contestant number 3. So folks, we're going to need that chat feature again because we're going to start getting some ideas. So first, can anybody give me cartoon characters that are not as common? So if you thought about the first one in your head, think about 2 others and go with that one. Write those down in the chats, and that's going to help us out there. And while we're doing that, let's see, look around you right now, and the first thing within reach, go ahead and grab that down and write that down into the chat there. So the first thing near you that's in reach of where you are right now. And okay. And yeah, I can go with what's here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. So looking at all the options I have here, Candace, could you be The Rock?
Okay. Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay, do I enjoy
The Rock? Yes.
The Rock. Yes. And Meredith, could you be a pillow?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. And Brett, you are deeply in love with Arnold from Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Okay, you were just obsessed and in love with him. You want to marry Arnold. Okay, so we've got our 3 people. So Candace, you are?
The Rock.
Okay, fantastic. And Meredith, you are?
A pillow.
Fantastic. And Brett, you are?
Deeply in love with Arnold from Hey Arnold.
All right, fantastic. So audience, this is where you're going to help us out now. Wow, there's still more people coming in. This is great. So the way you're going to help us out now is there are reaction buttons. You may see them down below where it says reaction. Those buttons have 2 buttons there. There's going to be a clap and a thumbs up. If Jared is getting close to one of the people he's guessing, you're going to give him the thumbs up signal. Or if you can't find it, just go ahead and do this to the screen because Jared's going to be looking at all the screens to try to help him out. So everybody try that thumbs up signal, see if that works for you right there. Cool. Then if he gets it and we know he's got it, you're going to go hit the reaction button and you're going to hit the clap symbol. And that says, oh, you got it. Nailed it. Perfect. All right. So that's the way to do it. You guys at YouTube, just feel free to wave. You're there. Remember, like, subscribe, bell. Cool. So let's go get Jared. Carrie's probably got him by now. Did Carrie forget to go get Jared while I was doing snaps and claps?
I didn't know I was supposed to get him at that point. I will go grab him now. Sorry.
So,
Hold on, let me practice real quick. Practicing real quick.
Yeah, okay, there we go. And then it comes over here. Yeah. All right. So real quick, so we got Hey Arnold, we got a pillow, we got all right. these three contestants, audience. You're here. Everybody wave. Actually, we'd love to know where you're from. So to clear out there, if you're right in the chat, just tell us where you're from. We'd love to see where these people are from. Just name the city or something, and that's going to push everything up in the chat. We've got our contestant back here. Jared, how are we doing this evening? You there? You unmuted? Jared. Okay, we can't get Jared back.
Froze.
Uh-oh.
He came back and disappeared. We're off to a good start with technical difficulties. Jared's got a second item on there. Nope, we may have to access definitely not Jared.
Where
Jared.
did he go?
So we've had a slight computer glitch, so please bear with us in the line. Look at all these people here. We've got Seekonk, we've got New Hampshire, Mass, East Greenwich. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you guys for coming out so far. His Zoom is crashing.
Oh no.
So here's what we're gonna do. Everybody remember those things. We're gonna move on to the next game, and then when he comes back, we're gonna go ahead and grab those. So write down, you three, what that thing was. Brett, we're gonna come back to you soon.
Sure.
Sorry about that. Hey, you know what? This is technology for us. Cool. So we're gonna play a game called Spelling Bee. The way Spelling Bee works is that we are going to have like a traditional spelling bee. People spell words. But the difference with this particular version of Spelling Bee is they can only spell the words one letter at a time, and they're going to do it as a group. So if there were three people in line and they were going to say cat, they might start with cat, and then one will go C, the other one will go A, the last one will go T, and then they'd say it again, cat, and then I might ask them for the definition of it, and then they'd have to tell me the definition of what a cat was, one word at a time. Can your dog participate? I'm not sure how your speak commands are real quick on that, but thank you, Delia. And then if I ask for a definition, or I might ask for use it in a sentence. So one of those two ways will work. So the first thing I've got is, can I take two people who might want to play Spelling Bee? Go ahead and raise your hand, or pick me, or anything along those lines. Are people typing?
It looks like, I don't know if Delia's raising her hand.
Okay, Delia, let's give you a shot. Why not? Delia, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Delia.
Yeah, my dog's attacking me.
Oh, okay. All right, Delia, the way it's going to go is we're going to spell things one letter at a time. And so I'm going to put you in order. The order is going to go Mallory, then Ian, then you, and then we'll go on to Jared, Candace, and Meredith. Okay, so you're
Jared
that third
isn't
person
here.
on lineup after Ian. Ian, say hello.
Hello.
So after you hear him do it, that means you're up next. Make sense? All right. People in that chat, go ahead and you're going to put in some 3-letter and 4-letter words, and we'll go ahead and use some of those. Delia, we're going to start with an easy one. We're going to start with the word dog, since you have one, and we're going to see how that goes. All right, so everybody goes.
Dog.
Dog. D.
O.
G.
Dog.
Dog.
Cool, fantastic. And can we have the definition of dog, starting with Candace?
The
Cutest.
Little.
Creature.
dog.
Delia's
Dog.
cutest little creature is clearly a dog. Okay, I think she went chasing after the dog. All right, so
No,
let's
he
move
was
on.
chasing me.
Oh, so let's move on to another word there. Right, we were going for Jared, and he's not even in here. Candace, can we start the word bird?
Okay. Bird. B.
I.
R.
D. Bird.
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 Cool. Can we use bird in a sentence?
Sentence.
Starting with Mallory.
A.
Favorite.
You're up, Delia. Delia, you're up.
I don't know what to say.
A favorite. Well, clearly that's how bird is used in a sentence.
A bird. We're gonna go with that.
Okay, a favorite bird.
Flies.
North.
East.
Bird.
Favorite bird flies northeast, obviously, because birds that fly south are jerks for flying south. How dare they? Okay, this time, Delia, we're going to start with you. Can you spell the word paper?
P-A-P.
Well, no, one word, one letter at a time.
P.
P.
E.
R.
Okay,
Paper.
fantastic.
Paper.
Paper.
So far, these people really know how to spell. Can we have the definition of paper, though? We'll start with Mallory.
Paper
Is
Skip over Delia for now. Talks with her dog. Candace, to you.
Sheets.
That.
you
use
Two.
Right.
on
paper.
Paper.
Guys, this is too easy. Guys, we need some tougher words in there. Can we get some tougher words in the chat to make this chat more challenging? 6, 7 letter words, something to really challenge them right now. And we've given Delia some time to play with her dog, so we'll give her a second to do that. All right, so we have describe. How appropriate. Let's use the word describe. We'll start with Mallory.
describe D
E.
Candace.
S.
R.
I
B.
E.
Describe.
Okay, yeah, sure. Here's something I've always wondered. Can I have the definition of describe? We'll start with Ian.
A.
Paragraph.
Which.
you
Find.
Large.
Words.
that
Characterize.
Various.
Things.
Describe.
That's fairly accurate, guys. This is gonna. Can we try something more different, like trampoline? Let's try trampoline.
Oh.
We'll start with Candace, and she's so excited.
Trampoline.
Teeny.
R.
A
M.
Po.
Lean.
Trampoline.
Trampoline. Yes. Can we use trampoline in a sentence? Sorry. Start with Mallory. I'm off a word start.
when
I.
Jump.
I.
use
A.
Trampoline.
Trampoline.
Those were all incredibly accurate. Thank you so much for we're clearly all in the same mind. There were no issues there other than a Pauline. All right, fantastic. Jared, you're back.
I am. Thought I just reboot. Why not?
Restart the whole computer. Okay, well, lucky for you, we're gonna get Brett back up here. By the way, thank you, Delia. I know you got busy with the dog, but we're gonna bring Brett in. Brett, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. You guys already know what you are. So, Brett, we're doing the dating game. Audience, don't forget. Thumbs up if he's getting close. Clap signal if he gets there. There's your 3 contestants. Jared, take it away.
Bachelor number 1.
Hey.
Hey.
So,
I like not much. Thanks for asking. Ooh. I like to have a fun time. If we went out, how would you show me a fun time?
oh, I don't even know where to start. I think, we'd probably start with a really long and interesting car ride. Definitely start there, for sure. Gotta be intricate. Lots of stuff going on. Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, specific. Bachelor number 2. I like adventures. What kind of adventure would you take me on?
I, though, am more of a homebody. I will say that I'll take you on adventures that you can only dream of.
Ooh, sleepy. Bachelor number 3. I'd like to do something far out and crazy. What's a far out and crazy thing that you like to do?
Well, I guess I would approach this guy that I really, really like. He has like a great shaped head, blonde hair that's like split in the middle with a blue hat. Yeah. I mean, that's something I would do.
Ooh, cranial. Bachelor number 1. Look at those big muscles.
Oh, yeah, I know. Beautiful. Mwah. Mwah.
Bachelor number 1, I can't help but notice your massive muscles. How'd you get those big muscles?
Well, I mean, I'm just awesome. So, hard work really hard, throwing things, jumping from things. Yeah.
Wow, like a powerful Super Mario.
Hey, can I work? Can I try something on you? See if it works.
There's nothing I'd love more.
Ready?
Ooh.
How'd that go?
That's a steely gaze.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
Oh, I can tell. Lucky me. Bachelor number 2. If I was having a hard time nodding off at night, what kind of suggestions would you have for me?
I think if you were having a hard time going to sleep at night, all you need to do is make sure that you don't drink any caffeine before bed. You want to make sure that you have nice, fresh, clean sheets. And I suggest grabbing something soft. You could always just hold on to me too.
Oh,
if you have nightmares.
That sounds so teddy bear-rific. But apparently it's not as teddy bear-rific as I thought it was. Bachelor number 3.
Hi.
I can't help but notice that you mentioned a fella with blonde hair parted down the middle in a blue hat, which sounds like nobody I've ever met before.
Oh, he's amazing.
I'd certainly like to hear more about your friend.
Well, yeah, I mean, his head is like shaped like a shape you have never seen on a human before. It's It's like something you would carry into a end zone. And he really got he made me brave. You know, I was afraid to leave my stoop. People call me stoop kid, and he helped me leave my stoop.
Inspiring. Bachelor 1.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh. If you were, what is your favorite TV show, Bachelor number 1?
Ugh. Favorite TV show. Oh man, I don't know. It has to be something, to do with throwing chairs. I also really like cooking shows. I love cooking shows. It's almost like I can smell what they're cooking in the kitchen. I can smell it. It's almost like that. Almost.
Bachelor 1.
Yes.
You could just break through my rock hard heart, I think, Bachelor number 1.
You flatter me. Totally could, though.
Ooh. Aggressive. Bachelor 2.
I'll get mad at you. Thank you.
Sorry, I was hearing something. Bachelor 2. If I were to put something into a pillowcase, what would you recommend?
Ooh, that is a very good question. First and foremost, you want to make sure you have a very nice shaped pillowcase, right? And if you were to put something in it, I'd recommend something soft and feathery and, things that I really not only enjoy, but agree with and try to be at all times.
That's so sweet. I sometimes think everybody should be more like pillows.
I think so too. Everybody just needs to, be soft and nice and ready to cradle a head.
That's just so sweet and sleepy. Bachelor 3.
Hi.
Hi. So you seem to know a lot about people with unusually shaped heads.
Just this one guy.
Just this one guy with an unusually shaped head.
Gives me butterflies in my stomach.
Yes, as if you were a big fan of Mr. Potato Head. Or
it's more of a sharp oval shape, something like I would spike into the ground if I ever scored a touchdown.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I love a man with a football for a head too.
Me too.
Well, that's good. But not only do I love a guy with a football for a head, I mean, I love a guy with a football for a head that people are just throwing into the ground as hard as they are.
He's a well-known dude. He's just very kind, very cartoony, and I just blonde. He has blonde hair, split in the middle with a blue hat. Gives me butterflies in my stomach.
Oh, yes. I can totally see him in my mind right now. Boy, I sure love that fella from the Nickelodeon show with the sideways football head and the tuft of blonde hair at the top. If only I was a child and not a young adult when he was on. Oh, Arthur!
You're so close. It does begin with an A, though.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure glad you're just not outright telling me who this guy is in this quest to get a date with me. I like that you're just slowly leading me right over to Andrew, Alan, or Artavius, Aloysius, Anthony.
People have mistaken him for a Schwarzenegger, but I mean.
Oh! No. Arnold! You love Arnold, right?
Yeah. I'm so in love with him.
Oh, so it looks, it feels like I have to choose between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Arnold. I smell what you're cooking. Arnold, or apparently a pillow?
Yeah.
Your choices here are between The Rock Johnson, a pillow, or a person who is in love with Arnold from Hey Arnold. Who are you going on a date with?
Oh, well, I sure love all three of those things. And as much as I love people who love Arnold, and as much as I'd love a date with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, my true love is pillows.
And scene. All right, nice job. Thank you, Brett. Good job there. All right, cool. So hope you guys are having a good time. We're having a good time too, even through all our fun technical difficulties, but we got Jared back, which is fantastic. Quick thing, again, if you really support what we do here and you're able to make a donation, we again have two ways to do it: through the Venmo account, which is BYOI, or through the PayPal account. You can do that there. We do appreciate those donations. They help us and our team get through these times. And if you're here and you're enjoying it, please don't feel any guilt, because everybody here is to have a good time and laugh and enjoy ourselves. That is why we're here, and we will be here definitely through the entire summer. Cool. So moving on from that, we're going to move into our next game, which I can find it. It's a game called Questions. The way Questions is going to work is that we're going to have a scene between two people. The thing about the scene, though, is they can only speak in questions. So one person speaks and asks a question, the other person speaks, asks a question, and back and forth. But they have to be able to drive the scene forward. If at any time they make a statement, or they don't really make sense, or it doesn't help move the scene forward, or Candace asks a Canadian question where it just goes on upward inflection, then obviously we're obviously going to count her out and throw her out of the game, as we do every single time, because, Canadians. So as we continue to move this, and Candace is crying right now. Do we have anybody who would like to play a game of questions where they get to ask only questions? All right. I don't see anybody in the chat right there. Oh, Corey's going to jump in. There we go. Last call. All right. Corey, you there?
What's up, man?
All right. Fantastic. Corey, I'm going to put you after Ian. All right. All right.
All right.
Cool. Jared, what haven't we done on the board yet?
Have we hit chocolate cake yet?
We have not done chocolate cake yet. Mallory and Ian, you two are actually baking a chocolate cake for somebody's birthday.
Do you remember whose birthday it is?
Why would I care when this cake is cooking?
Well, shouldn't we care?
Don't you realize how important the cake timing is?
How important is it?
That's rephrasal. All right. Sorry, Mallory, you're out of there. Ian, you're there with Corey. Corey is actually the head chef waiting for you to finish the cake. Corey, you get the first question.
So how do you want this cake to be baked?
Aren't I doing everything just the way you taught me, boss?
I think you are trying to be impatient, right?
I think you are would be the beginning of a statement. Sorry, Corey. Gonna spin you around. Nice job there. All right, Jared, you're in and you're tasting that cake.
Is this supposed to taste kind of like tuna?
Have you discovered my secret flavor?
Is your secret flavor a can of tuna and a chocolate cake?
How are you the first person to realize this?
people were trying this cake.
Do you have some special sense?
Is normal human taste a special sense?
Why are you the first person to come into my kitchen and defeat my plans?
What kind of plans do you have that involve tuna fish and chocolate cake?
Who do you plan to tell about this?
Do you have the health department's phone number?
Why would I be carrying around something that could be so deadly to my plans?
Why are you focused on deadliness to your plans when you're putting tuna into a chocolate cake?
How can you not appreciate the genius behind this?
What is your definition of genius?
Why don't you just come on board with me? We can rule together.
What kind of monarchy is based upon tuna fish and chocolate cake?
Do you believe anyone before has combined seafood and sugar?
Oh, sorry. You tried to keep up, Jared. It was so close. Ian, you're still in there, and Candace is the bride that you're explaining the new tuna chocolate cake flavor to just before she's about to walk out for her wedding.
Aren't you privileged to be the first to try this new wedding cake?
What color is that?
Aren't you tired of the same old pink and white?
How did you come up with it? It looks like you have like a seal pop and like a rutabaga and combine them together.
Unfortunately, the first thing was a question. The second one was clearly a sentence. Sorry, the bride is gone, but luckily the groom has come along, Meredith, to settle this entire situation up because the wedding is about to be canceled if we don't fix this cake situation.
Canadian discrimination, just saying.
What is my wife-to-be saying about the cake?
Do you think I would let you know what goes on between a bride and a caterer?
Didn't I pay you an exorbitant amount of money for this cake?
Has the check cleared already?
Are you in my bank account?
Is that the number you gave me?
Do you know how to help me with this checking account?
Do I look like a financier or a baker?
Do you have to go to school for both?
How would I know what you have to do to be a financier?
How do you run your business?
Don't you know I have a boss who taught me everything?
Where is your boss now?
Oh, hold on. The boss is coming. Corey, you're the boss. Hold on, I gotta find you again. Corey, yes, Corey, you're the boss.
Hey, what are you making over there?
Doesn't this look like a man who knows how to run a business?
Weren't we supposed to take the cake and go?
How do you know that?
Boss, has the check cleared yet?
Do you think it has been cleared yet?
Can you read my checking account?
Maybe.
And scene. All right, fantastic. We've taken care of Meredith's identity theft, so we're all good there. Thank you very much, Corey. We got you back in there, which is awesome, and we made sure that we were discriminatory towards Canadians, clearly.
Yeah, my mom totally just texted me Canadian discrimination, LOL. She's watching on YouTube. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, watching on YouTube. So yeah, making those donations. Anyway, speaking of donations, I want to thank Nicole for her donation. Thank you very much. All that really helps us out. We really appreciate it. All right, next game moving up is a game called Trolley Stop. Here we're going to see a bunch of characters. The way Trolley Stop's going to work is much like questions, we're going to have a line of people. What's different here is that one person is going to be in the space. They are sitting on a bench at a trolley stop. The next person's going to come in, and they're going to come with some big character and some physicality and some sort of accent or sounds that they make. The person who was on the bench, or the person that was there originally, they have to then mimic and mirror that exact same character. And then the two of them are almost exactly alike. Once they're very much alike, the first person will find a reason to leave. The second person will come on and create a brand new character, and we'll keep switching through different characters like that. Is there anybody who would like to play? Great fun in just creating goofiness right here in the space. Do I got any takers? It is not a big volunteer night, but that's okay. So my order again is Mallory, Ian, Jared, Candace, Meredith. So let's get this started. Mallory, you're sitting there in that spot. So that means Ian's coming on with your character.
Well. Just scoot on over, why don't you? Scoot on.
All right, I'll just take a seat here.
Make room. Gotta be room for both of us.
All right, so you're waiting for the bus or the trolley, or?
Well, just gonna see what comes along. Want a pipe?
I think I left mine at home. It's a really nice offer, but I think I'm just gonna go and get my own.
Suit yourself.
I never knew until this moment that Ian could do Ralph from the Muppets.
Same here.
Jared, you're up.
Hey, is this the bus that goes to the worms?
Well, I know that we'll just swim along until we find what we need. I guess we're really looking for a school bus.
School bus? You're one of those fish that do puns.
Well, it's a finny way to be, but I'll do what I can.
Bad news for you. I'm one of those fighting fish.
Oh, well, I'm one of those fish that's a lover, not a fighter, so I'm getting out of here.
So long.
Hey, what's up? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I heard that. You heard that too, didn't you?
Where is it coming from?
I don't know. All I know is there's sound.
It's so weird. I live in a soundproof booth at my house. I hate coming outside because I hate the sounds. I hate them so much. I hate sounds. I don't even like to hear myself breathing. It's too much.
I don't like to hear you breathing either.
Tweet! Hey, no running,
No, definitely no running. I 100% agree with you. I also think there should be no sitting. No sitting.
No sitting. No. Tweet. No horseplay. Hey. Horseplay is not allowed here. We're only 3 feet deep in this pool. No horseplay. Tweet.
No. Automatic first down. Other team.
And scene. Obviously, water polo football. I appreciate that. Okay, great. Moving on to the next game there. Sorry, folks. It is the last game of the 7 o'clock show. Aww. But it's okay. These guys are going to sing to you. Yay! We hope. So what's going to happen is they're going to start a scene with a couple of people. As the scene goes on, I might yell out, sing it. And if I yell out, sing it, one of them is going to have to start singing a song about whatever it is they just said. Now, these guys also might, clear that scene or start a new scene or cut or tap out. It's up to them. But to get this started, start on the bottom list here, I'm going to say Candace and Meredith. You guys are going to start this scene. Jared, is there anything on this list we did not cover?
Did we hit fluffy cats?
We did not hit fluffy cats. So clearly, these two are working in a cat rescue, where obviously this scene begins.
Oh my gosh, this is like the best day ever.
I'm so excited. I just love it. They're so cute and fuzzy and they're so teeny. It's kitten season. They're everywhere.
I just get so verklempt.
I know.
And I just get so verklempt inside of here. You go into this place, you see some cats. You go see this place, you give them pats. And when you sneeze, don't fear, I have clear allergy medicine. We have some kitty cats to save inside of here.
Definitely, so many. The only thing I like really don't like is like the litter boxes, but I think it's totally fine because there's just so many kitties.
Sing it.
It's totally fine to have some kitties because they are really awesome and fucking furry in every color, shape, and size. Yeah, I know. Even though the litter boxes are kind of gross, it's cool because they pick it up with their little toes. Yeah.
Yeah. But look at them. Oh no. Oh dear. Fluffy. Oh no. Fluffy. Oh no, Fluffy. Lost a whisker.
Now hold on. Can you guys collect the whiskers?
Please, we need to find it somewhere around here.
Where'd it go? Where? Well, we have to collect all of the whiskers so that we can make a life-size replica of Fluffy and
Dang it.
Every cat that comes in needs to have a replica because if you really think about it, we'll never have to let them go. Even if they find new homes, they'll always be here at our rescue. Oh, I'm out of breath.
I found it. We're gonna be okay.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Or should I say perfect?
I see what you did there, and I really like it.
And scene. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out this evening for our family-friendly show. We had a good time. We hope you did too. Again, if you're able to make a donation, we greatly appreciate it with the Venmo account of BYOI. Or if you go to our website, you can go ahead and click Please Donate. All of that helps us in continuing and doing this every single week for you. There is a 9 o'clock show that is more of not as censored. So if you're interested in that, make sure you just go ahead and pop and click the link on the website and bring you to the 9 o'clock show. That'll be the next one lined up. We obviously want to thank our fam, Julia. Julia, are you there? Where is Julia? She's under Andrew, I think. Julia, is that good there for you? Is that pretty much your life in a show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And I see you've got your pillow, so you're clearly all set. All right, fantastic. So I want to give a thanks out to this cast this evening. I got Mallory.
You.
I've got Ian.
Thank you.
I've got Jared.
Make sure you reboot your computer on a regular basis.
I got Candace.
Meow.
I got Meredith.
Don't forget to grab your pillow.
My name's Daniel. Thanks, guys. Thank you to Julia. Thank you to those volunteers. Thank you very much.
And
hey, wave, everybody, wave. On YouTube, like and subscribe. Ah!